Hey guys, this is Niv Danieli. I'm here on behalf of MTGMadness.com and I'm gonna do a RTR 8-4 draft for you. We'll see how it goes. I'm not trying to force anything in particular here. If I can, I will do a 5 color, 4 color wall deck, but we'll see how it goes. From the bat, we can see that we opened Angel of Serenity, one of the greatest cards in well, in standard and both in limited. This is surely going to be our pick. Cards to note here are the Spirit, which is quite good. The Chainwalker, if anyone wants to be aggro here. The Heater and the well, that's basically it. So cards that may or may not come back are the Weaver, if I want to go very big creatures or ramp deck. Maybe the Vine. I hope one of these two guys gets here as well. Two Guild Gates, which could be or could not be of any importance. So we'll start with the Angel of Serenity, which is great. By the way, my name in online is Habas. If you want to shout out, sure. So here we have several options. The best card in the pack is, I think, the Guild Mage. It's very, very strong. We have Not Fire here, which is a very fine removal. The Decoy. We also have the Knightly Valor here, which just might be our pick. For now, I'll stay with one color. This is a great card, both for aggro and for the control decks. I don't really like Boros. I don't like red-white. So I'm gonna take the Knightly Valor and go from here. I'm now recording this. This is a Monday, the 26th of November. Preparing for the Grand Prix that is in Lisbon. Hope to see you guys there, if anyone will join us. If this goes up afterwards, I hope I met you guys. Let's see. So we have Fencing Ace, which is fine. We have Vold Wielder, which just might be our pick. Overgrown Tomb already have 4, and their price is dropping a little in the online. So also cards of note are Inaction Injunction, which is good. It looks like blue-white is quite open for now, which is good for us. Dino Charge is something to note that there is here. Yeah, Azorius could be aggro, could be control, could be just tempo, and we'll see how it goes. My favorite archetype is it. Afterwards, it's probably Azorius, except for 4-color, 5-color walls, which doesn't seem to be what we're gonna do here. So here we have basically Dramatic Rescue. The 2 bears are fine. Paralyzing Grasp is not as unplayable as people think. I'm fine with one of them in my deck. I'd rather not have 2. Syncopate is good, but I'm just not sure I want it here in this deck for now. Dramatic Rescue is great both in tempo and in the control variants, which just might be what we want, because we want to get to the late game here. We want to be able to play both of these, so we'll take the Dramatic Rescue. And here we have the Hussar. I didn't see any very good cards going on here. The aggro player, the Rakdos or Isekai, will kind of take the Pursuit of Light. Let's have him enjoy that. Battlehorn is fine. This is very, very bad, though I sometimes do set it in against various decks. But here I'm just going to take the Patrol, and it's fine with us. Okay, so here we have either the General or the Doorkeeper. Now, usually I would take the General. However, I'm very much impressed with the Doorkeeper, and it's very, very good to keep you alive. If needed, worst case scenario, can also try to mill to get stuff with Angel of Serenity. Downsize is fine, but we will probably get those later. And Doorkeeper is a very good early drop for the control Azorius decks, which seems to be what we are going on here. Here we have basically Steal of Secrets. Shred Freak is not that good. Roustabout and the Crasher, probably two of the best cards here, but I'm just gonna take the Stealer here, which is fine. Okay. Yeah, another patrol. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just tapping on their turn if needed. Basic blue white, you know. Sure, Armored Guard. I could have taken the Guildgate, I just didn't see any good reason to yet. So here I have an option of the Ash Zealot, just because it's a rare which is playable, or the Backlash. I don't like it that much. I'd rather have a cancel, so I'll just take the Zealot here. Glee is fine, but we have about 5 cards that deal with it already. So I'll take the Ash Zealot, and I'm gonna hide it. So Centaur or Courier, I'll take the Cemetery, not Centaur. Sure. I actually saw this played once with about 3 enchantments on it, and I still didn't like it, so I'm gonna hide this card. And the Trickery, which is actually fine, just not in this deck. So, 10 playable cards out of pack 1, which I'm fine with. I'm glad to have them. Rakdos, that's bad for us, but I'm not going to take it here. There is no good reason to take Rakdos here. So our choices here are between the Imposter, sorry, which basically is good right now only with the Void Wielder and kind of with the Angel, though it will be too far. The Dramatic Rescue, or the Void Wielder. I'll take the Void Wielder here, I think. It's a fine pack, it's not a great pack. But we'll take the Bounce guy. So, Kirun, Skywatch, and Griffin. On one hand, I want the Kirun to get us from 3 to 5 and escalate us here, but I will take the Skywatch here. I think it's better than most of them, and we need another way to win except of Angel of Serenity. So okay, so we have another Skywatch. We have a Celestia Charm, which is good. Sorry. We have a Celestia Charm, which is good. There's also an Arrestor here. And I think I'll just gonna take... let's see. It will be quite easy to splash this. I don't think it's worth it right now, although it is very, very good. I will just take the second Skywatch here. Justicar is awesome. This is the second one or third one that I've seen in this in the draft here, which is fine because we have these 3 cards, Rescue and 2 Void Wielders, so I'm not that afraid of it. Phantom General is fine, but it has nothing to do with our deck so far, and this guy is just great, so I'll take that. Tower Drake or Guildgate. I think I'm just gonna take the Drake here. I'm kinda low on flyers, and I'm not in that great of a need of fixing. So far we only have 2 color decks. Yeah, that's the third one already. This is quite late. Swift Justice, Cancel, and Runewing are all fine. The best card in the pack is this one, is the Herald. It's very, very good. And I will just take the Runewing here. 2-2 flyer, enough said. And another one. Nice. What was in that pack that came so late? Maybe we just cut blue very, very well on the second draft. And the first pick, sorry. Yeah. Get in there. Flyer. Havoc Festival is actually playable. I've seen a few and actually played with a few Rakdos deck with it. If your opponent doesn't know how to play correctly and you do know how to play with it correctly, it's very good. If your opponent knows and does the math, then it's not that good. I would not recommend playing it in the GP, but in FNM, sure. Okay, let's see. 18 playables. The first cut I will make is the Selesnya Sentry. Yeah, maybe the Doorkeeper, though I really do want um, the early protection, and it is quite good. Waiting for the next pack. Okay. For those of you who don't know, a quick way to see if motto is stuck is to check if you can see your rating, which actually does nothing now in Magic Online, but still. So let's see how many flowers we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, so Imposter, which is now quite good with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, but Rescue is just better. And yeah, I will take that. There was also a Paralyzing Grasp there, which I would rather just not play. So here we can take either the Pegasus, which I am very, very not fond of, or the Patrol, which is fine by me because all I want to do with this deck is to clog up the ground and win by the air. This card is actually was played against me once. I had 2 of them on my second and third turn, and they just did nothing. So, Mind Draw, don't want to play against that. Let's hide that. Sure, Cremate, because it says draw card. That's not unplayable if we really need it, though we have a full pack ahead of us, and currently we have 21 playables, so we're in pretty good shape now. Not sure what I would like to open up. Probably an Arrest, I think, is the best uncommon that we can get right now. I would play Stab, but I think that's the best one that we can have. Yeah, Guild Mage. So, we don't have any card that we want to take right now. Stealer of Secrets is awesome, but not as good as Guild Mage, even this guy, the Temple. Though I won't take the Temple. So probably one of the 2 Guild Mages here, and hopefully that the Guildgate will come back. I could also take the Night Fire, just because there's the Guildgate may come around, but I'm just gonna take the Vidraghazi Guild Mage. If it works out, it works out. The mana, I won't bend my mana too much for it. If I have a couple of Guild Gates, or I think it's called Promenade, the land that gives you all 5 colors, I'll play it. If not, then it'll be in the sidelines, most likely than not. Just because I don't have anything that creates tokens here. Captain is quite good, though I'm not sure it fits our deck. Familiar is fine, though I won't take it over the Captain. We have the Griffin, which just might be the pick. There weren't that many Rakdos cards that went through us. It's possible that both on our right and on our left they're playing red, and it doesn't do anything against Juggler. So I think I'm just gonna take the Griffin here. My ground is clogged up efficiently enough that I just want to take the Flyers to win. So it might be a wrong pick here, but I'm standing behind it. Okay, so here we have Izzet Charm, Splatterthug, another Griffin, but I will probably just take the Kirun here. As I said before, it's good acceleration. We need all the lands that we can get, and it's another 2/2 flyer, which is always good. Yeah, this, we don't like this card. Maybe we'll get a Dispel somewhere here. Judgment, Tower Drake, or Sky Knight. I'm not counting the Gilgit for now. I'm just gonna take the Sky Knight here. It's better than these two. I do need a removal spell, but for now I'd like to go with the Tempo card. That, I don't think that was a mistake, basically because how we go right now with our deck, but it's possible. So I'll hide the Sentry. Let's also hide the Guildmage. Even if I end with this deck, I'm fine with that. It's a great deck, I think. Lunch Party, weird. Frostmourne, weird. Which I just might play. Yeah, I'm not a Lisby, I'm not playing this card. Gutterspine is very good, but I'm gonna take the weird here. No 1-drop, but who cares? So, between these two cards, in a blue-white deck, the Griffin is probably better. This is easier to cast. Let's see our color sort. Okay, so we have way more blue here than white, even though we have 2 double drops and 1 triple white drop. These are all blank, this is double blue. So I'm gonna take a Tower Drake here. Just because of mana purposes, I want to be able to cast him on turn 3, and I'm not sure we'll be able to cast the Sunspire Griffin on turn 3. And we got another one anyway. So, do we want this, or do you want a Cyborg Dispel? I think I'm gonna take the flyer. Okay, so I'm gonna take out a Patrol here. Most likely. Probably gonna take out the card. Inaction Injunction is... it's good. Don't want the Courier here. I'm not gonna play this. I'm not afraid of these two. I'm just gonna take the Instinct here. I'm not gonna play it, just don't want it against me so much. I could take the Familiar here, but I'm not that kind of deck, I don't think. I'm just gonna take the Might here, because this is a card that can't beat us. And Mizimskian is fine for the sideboard. Another Drake. We'll take the Steed. Someone took the Lance, which I'm not that of a fan of, but still. So we have a huge bunch of flyers. We need to cut out some cards here. So Stealer is probably getting out. Armory Gout is out. 1 Patrol is getting out, and possibly the Rune Wing. I'd rather have the Doorkeeper, I think. But we'll see it. Actually, no. I'll take out the Doorkeeper. Although I do like it. Maybe I take out the weird here? No, that can't be right. Even as a 3 or 4 drop, it's fine. Okay, so only 1 fixing, which is kind of sad. But still good enough. Weird, 2 rescues for sure. 1, 2, we'll think about this one. This is coming in. Skin is not coming in right now. Doorkeeper is a maybe. I do like that card. I know I like it too much, but it's very, very good. 3 Tower Drakes, no Steed. Maybe the Rune Wing is in. 3 Boat Wielders, 2 Skywatches. Not the Cat, not the Sentry. Not the Guard, I don't think so. Nightly Guard, Dustiker, and the Angel. And we get to 23 cards, which is awesome. So, do I want 9-8 or do I want 10-7? Let's see what Moto tells us. I'm gonna take 9-8 because I don't need the mountain, obviously. Okay, so yeah, all of my blue cards are single blue, so basically except the weird. The weird is double. But here we have too much of a high end, and we do want to cast these guys on turn 3. So we're gonna take the 9-8 and submit, and I'm gonna see you in round 1.